Have you ever heard of the word moonlighting? Moonlighting is the term used to describe the practice of working a second job outside of regular business hours. Therefore, an employee may work a standard 9-to-5 job as their primary source of income but work at nights for the second job to earn extra cash. It is primarily a nighttime occupation, hence the association with the moon. There are a lot of debates surrounding moonlighting. While some argue that it can provide additional income and work opportunities, others argue that it may be unethical or like cheating on your first job. How does it differ from freelancing? Freelance work refers to self-employment where individuals provide services to multiple organizations on a project basis. Freelancers may work full-time or part-time, and have more control over their schedule and workload. Freelance work and moonlighting both involve providing services outside of normal business hours and can supplement income, but they differ in terms of the nature and context of the work. Moonlighting involves working a second job while employed full-time. You could be a cashier in a mall from 9 to 5 and a bartender at night. You could work in an office during the day and make deliveries at night. Why do people do it? Why do they moonlight? There are many reasons why individuals may choose to moonlight. Some may do it for financial security or to supplement their income, while others may do it as a way to pursue their passion or give their creativity a chance. Others may simply enjoy the challenge and excitement of working multiple jobs. With the rise of technology and online job marketplaces, there is a growing opportunity for individuals to take advantage of moonlighting opportunities. Websites such as Fiverr, TopTal, Jubal, Freelancer, Upwork, FlexJobs, Simply Hired, and LinkedIn provide a platform for individuals to easily connect with potential employers and clients for side gigs and freelance work. A recent study found that nearly 25% of employees moonlight, working a second job outside of their primary occupation. Of those who moonlight, the majority, 82%, do so in order to earn extra money. And the numbers went up during the pandemic. So what is the fuss about this? While moonlighting can provide extra income and work opportunities, it also raises concerns for employers. Moonlighters may have less energy and focus to devote to their primary job, potentially leading to lower productivity and performance. It also poses the risk of conflicts of interest or breach of confidentiality. What if a moonlighter works for a competitor? There may also be concerns about employees misusing company resources or having excessive absenteeism due to fatigue or burnout from balancing multiple jobs. Private sector workers may be governed by any anti-moonlighting policies that the employer has in place. Some employers may not want their employees to work additional jobs, while others may not care. Regarding working two jobs, employees of public organizations may need to consult any agency rules or federal laws. One illustration would be the fact that it is illegal for employees of federal government agencies to have two income streams that are both provided by the federal government. Additionally, employers must consider the potential risks and concerns. It is essential for employers to communicate clearly and agree on expectations. Employers must also make their policies regarding moonlighting clear to their employees in order to ensure transparency and avoid legal issues. Individuals and employers should weigh the advantages and disadvantages of moonlighting. Generally, moonlighting should be permitted as long as it does not interfere with the individual's primary job duties or violate non-compete agreements. Before engaging in moonlighting, individuals must carefully consider the potential consequences and make an informed decision. Moonlighting can also be disruptive to one's personal life and employer-employee relationships. It's a personal decision and should be approached with caution in order to ensure that one's performance and commitments at their primary job are not compromised. There are potential risks and downsides, such as burnout or conflicts with employers. However, for many individuals, moonlighting can be a valuable opportunity to explore new experiences and skills while also earning extra income. There are several benefits to moonlighting. One, of course, is the extra income it can bring in. This can help you reach your financial goals faster, whether it's saving for a big purchase or boosting your emergency fund. Moonlighting can also keep your skills sharp and give you additional experience in your field. And finally, it can offer some much-needed work-life balance by giving you an outlet for your creative or non-work interests. You may be wondering if it's a good idea to take on a second job, and if so, what are the best ways to go about it? Moonlighting can certainly bring in additional income, but it's important to consider factors such as time management and potential conflicts with your primary job. It's also important to thoroughly research any policies or regulations that may apply to you before starting a second job. Ultimately, the decision is up to you and will depend on your individual situation and goals. It's important to be strategic about it. Here are some tips for finding a second job that will work with your schedule and help you reach your financial goals. Brainstorm ideas for jobs that fit with your skills, interests, and schedule. Set specific goals for how much additional income you want to earn and what you plan to use it for. Discuss any potential conflicts or policies regarding moonlighting with your current employer. Utilize online job platforms, your network, and any connections you may have in different industries. Consider freelance and contract work, or starting your own side gig. Be realistic about the additional time and energy a second job will require, and plan accordingly. Moonlighting can provide a number of benefits, such as additional income, work experience, and skills development. However, it is important to weigh the pros and cons before engaging in moonlighting activities. It is also important for employers to clearly communicate their policies on moonlighting to employees to ensure transparency and avoid any legal issues. This also serves as a reminder to governments to develop an appropriate policy regarding moonlighting. In doing so, it will help the country's economic growth while also ensuring that employees engage in moonlighting activities safely and responsibly. Moonlighters, on the other hand, should consider their own personal goals, schedule, and potential conflicts before taking on a second job. Ultimately, it is a personal decision that should be approached with caution and consideration. We put our hearts and souls into creating these videos. There is still much work to be done. We hope you will like our efforts and share them with your friends. Thank you for watching. We